Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Plant-Based Sweetheart. My name is Mary, and today I have a follow-up on my Rice Mini 3 and 4 and what has happened between those two. And I just want to say, I hope you guys are doing well. I know the quarantine has been really hard on all of us, and I miss making regular recipe videos. It's been a little challenging, but I'm back on it. I just want to say for future recordings until this quarantine is over, my videos are probably going to look a little different, but I'm doing my best, so please bear with me. But anyways, I just want to say also, before I get into this video, I am not a doctor, I am not a nutritionist, I am not certified in the McDougall Starch Solution program. I'm just giving you guys my journey, what I'm going through, and my experiences, and I hope it helps you guys, and if not, I hope you enjoy it anyway. So what has happened? I said in my last video, I think after I did round 2 of Mary's Mini, that every month I was going to do a mini, kind of just to keep going and not hit that plateau. And I discovered something after my third round of Mary's Mini. So on my third round, I believe I was at 265, and then I got down to 260. Okay. And I was feeling great, and I honestly couldn't even tell you guys what knocked me off my tracks. It's kind of like after the mini, I felt lost for a second. Like, what do I do now? Because it's so easy to stay on track when you're limited to this certain amount of stuff. And then you're like, okay, now it's like free, go crazy. You can do so many things. And I feel like for me, that's the danger zone a little bit, because then it's like, ooh, I want to make that recipe and make that recipe. And while they're healthy and great, I feel like I was so like laser focused that it knocked me off my tracks. If it makes any sense, I mean, I hope it does. So then I'm like, I was off track. Of course, those damn sweets, they got me. Um, and And then I decided, okay, I'm going to do round 4, right? And I was going to inform you guys sooner, but things have been a little crazy. And so round 4 comes, and I'm like, okay, I got this. And on day 3, I just had like a total meltdown. Total meltdown. I just could not do it. And I feel like, why couldn't I do it? What's different? And the thing is, it was more like me punishing myself than really trying to reset myself and or like reboot and or just get remotivated. It was more like a punishment. Like, you messed up, you fell off the tracks, punishment for you. Like, that's how it felt. And I just couldn't do it, and I just needed a break, and I kind of just stopped. If you follow me on Instagram, then you kind of maybe would notice, because over there I share more day-to-day events, and if you haven't followed me, you should, because then you would see. But yeah, I just kind of fell off. Like, I would start my day great, and then towards the end of the like dinner time, oh my gosh, it was just bad. I'm not gonna go too into that because I don't want to trigger anyone, but I just want to say, like, I've been struggling. I've been struggling. And I watched this lovely couple, Crocs in the Kitchen. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about them. And they did this 2-part video with Ray and Juliana, the Health Span book. And it caught my attention. Not because I want to stop doing starch solution. That's not happening. I'm still sticking to it. But I feel like I needed a tool. When something gets too like boring for me, for my personality. I don't know if you guys are like that. If not, I mean, hey, you're doing great. But for me, even though it's a lifestyle, at sometimes I get restless because I want to see results. Especially with losing weight. Yeah, my focus isn't so much. I shouldn't focus on losing weight. I tell you guys that, but honestly, it's like I need to get healthy and I feel like I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself because we are trying to have a baby. So I think that's where it's coming from. It's like instead of doing better, I'm doing worse from all the pressure. Like, you got to get healthy, you got to get healthy, you got to bring some weight down before you start IVF. And instead of doing what I should do, it's like I feel like I'm doing the opposite, and it's driving me crazy. Um, Sometimes I don't even know why I'm doing it. It's like, anyways, so I decided I need help. I need extra tools. And I haven't read this book yet. I'm going to read it. But first, I remembered I had this book in my self help library, my little library at home. And this is the Tapping Solution, EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. I'm not going to go too deep into this book. I am going to have a separate video all about this, so don't worry, you're going to know about it. Um, I used tapping in the past for anxiety. I was going through depression and anxiety, and I used this as a tool, and you guys, like, it saved my life. Like, of course, I did a lot of other things, so they all kind of saved my life. They all come hand in hand. But with this, it played a big part. Tapping played a big part. Not this book, but the tapping technique. And I follow Nick and Jessica Ortner. They're awesome. They have great tapping videos if you want to check their videos out. And I remembered I bought this book from Jessica Ortner, who wrote Tapping for Weight Loss and Body Confidence. And I read like the first 2 chapters, and me being me, I went on YouTube and found the videos, and I never read the whole book. And so when I thought about, like, I need tools, I need help, I need something to like help me mentally get refocused and get back on it. And I remembered I had this book, and I've read it, finally read it, all the chapters. And that's why I love this book so much that it needs its own video, and I'm going to explain to you guys in more depth. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, back to my struggles. I decided that I'm going to read this book. I'm going to tap. I'm going to kind of do a little experiment with the tapping solution and tap for, me and my little challenges. Tap for 30 days while, start solutioning it up, and see what it does for me, like what it does for my cravings and what happens. And I'm going to share that with you guys. So that's coming soon. And I just wanted to tell you guys because honestly, it's been a struggle. And so I weighed myself to get myself in check. And those 5 pounds that I lost, I've put them back on. And it's just, ugh, it makes me mad because I worked so hard for 10 days, and then, I was doing okay, and then I just totally messed up and tried getting back on. And then, like I said, it was like punishing myself. And I think that's part of the problem, is that by punishing myself, I made it worse. I should have just dusted it off and kept going. So you guys, don't be like me. If you mess up one day, one meal, one day or 2 days, whatever, just don't punish yourself. Acknowledge it and move on, or see what you need. You might need some extra help. Like me, I just need more tools. I think some people can read one book and just continue going, and that's awesome. But for me, I just can't. Like, I love eating starch solution style, but I guess because, like I said, I'm in that state of mind where I need to get healthy faster, and that is a problem. That's another thing that I'm going to work on, and definitely work on it through tapping, and, give myself some time. But I'm definitely not going to punish myself anymore. Just get a better grip on it. So yeah, right now I'm back to 265. Just gonna keep on going. I'm just gonna move forward, and thank you guys for watching. And if you can relate or you're going through something, please comment below. Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell. I do have delicious recipes coming your way, so I hope you guys stay tuned. Thank you.